Yeah, nah, he won, bro. God bless.
Yes!
Oh my God. Who is gonna win this show?
The Singer, episode 1.
But we're the judges.
Let's go!
Let's see it. Let's hear it. Wow, that was fucking weird.
Ooh, what an intro, girl! Okay, she looks phenomenal!
In case you don't know, alternative Japanese singer.
Okay, the symphonic intro?
Yeah, funk. Very
Yes!
nice. Keep in mind,
What?
Benny's might struggle to appeal to the general public
Also, she's singing in Japanese.
because she's very nuanced, jazz-like funk.
The outfit is perfection.
Well, let's see. Good outfit, eh?
Fabulous, fabulous. The styling is perfect. Also, they gave her comfy shoes. I'm down for that.
Damn, she's a good singer.
So stable.
Very
That's
stable.
absolutely competent. Very nice. Ooh, the chord progression
Good
so
chord progression.
tasty.
It's tough that she's the first one as well. This is in order of. Hey, big up. It's always tough to go first, you know.
It's also good because then you're like setting the bar. Depending on your performance, everybody else will perform. Stunning! This is very good.
The singer has good musicians, doesn't it?
Yeah, the sessions are incredible.
So it's a popular Japanese song. Right? Tap flat, but it's alright.
The set this year is insane.
Yeah, I mean, they said money.
This is very
Quite a cyclical song, isn't it?
Yes, that.
This song goes on forever.
Also, love that she chose an upbeat track, funk and soul, to open with.
Yep.
Nice. Well done.
Well, she's rising to the occasion for sure.
Nice little growler. Nice. Okay. Slap it, bass. Strong ending. Strong. Yeah, very strong, very strong.
Did this year and the singer, did they go even more raw than usual?
They did.
Like,
in terms of sound equalization, they definitely pulled back on some of the post-production that usually goes
like this had very little editing vocally. Like this was as fucking raw as it gets, which is good.
It's very well compressed. It's very professional.
Correct.
It's very ethically perfect. But you have a lot of less like tune correction.
There's no pitch correction here. There's no auto tune. There's no again very little like modifications done in the post production. I think obviously it is live to the take. What's happening, and that's sort of the new approach that the singer is doing it lately, which is the way we like. I think if you're a musician, this is the way to go. It obviously does mean that there will come some moments in which the singers might come a bit flat, or might exit a bit weak, or might enter a bit difficult.
But that's what makes the show so interesting, though. That's what makes it show actually hold the standard of what the actual singer is like.
That's why we like some of the Chinese shows in comparison to some of the Americans or the UKs or in other parts of Asia. It's like I wanna know who's who, bro.
It's true. Also, the song choices are gonna be very pinnacle here. Yeah. I think this as an opener is one of particularly the toughest sort of like...
Yeah, tough.
Because you're setting the mood, you're setting the standard, you're also have a lot to prove.
Yeah.
A lot of things are against her in this season because one, she's a foreign member, right? She's a foreign contestant. Two, this might not be the style the styles that she might have to explore throughout this competition might not be the most comfortable, the ones that she's most comfortable with. So the exploration of this competition might be challenging for somebody who's known for her jazz style.
The concise review of that performance is like might struggle to. I saw this in the beginning. It's like you might struggle to resonate with Chinese audiences because they're obviously Japanese.
Yes.
Bit tough. Funk. It may not be the number one at the moment. You know, like in China. So that's going to be quite difficult to penetrate that audience.
Undeniably fun.
Yeah, but also like in terms of technical ability and live performance, she did the best she possibly can. I think, and actually, I think she's going to grow into the show.
I agree.
But this is a good show, and I just think probably the Chinese audience, or just the audience in general,
might have to grow into it.
Yeah. I think that you're going to have to get to know Benny, you know?
Yeah.
But
nice, Benny.
Yeah, so I'll give it, in terms of like 1 out of 10, a solid showcase, like an 8.
I was going to say, yes, this is a good 8.
It's a good B, you know, a B, not an A, but a B. And I wonder what people ranked it. We will check out the official rankings later. We don't know what people have voted for. But so far, I don't, yeah, like a B, you know?
Strong beginning, though.
We got Chen.
What?
I didn't even know he was on this season.
I didn't know either. This is fun.
Yeah, now we're a bit biased.
I'm a bit biased.
I love acoustic shit.
And I love him though. Oh, this is a show.
How?
What I need. That's all I knew how to say.
Isn't that Vietnamese, bro?
It's not, I don't think.
I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Folk.
Yes!
黄河之水天上来，奔流到海不复回。
Oh my god, yes!
君不见，高堂明镜悲白发。
I love the fact that the guitar is doing barely
朝如
nothing.
青丝暮成雪。
He's just copying his singing phrase.
But look how everybody is.
Oh, it feels like Black Myth Wukong. I love a Guzhin. Don't keep me crying, it'll be alright.
人生的一许尽欢，莫使青春空对月。 天生我材必有用，千金散尽还复来。
Oh, how good does that sound?
人生的一绪尽欢。
Oh, the orchestra.
我是金春空对月，天生我材必有用，千金散尽还复来。
Less is more in music, guys. Take notes.
一绪尽欢，我是金春空对月。
Oh my
天生我
god.
材必有用，千金散尽还复来。衡阳
vocalists as well.
在牛，且为乐。会须以300杯，陈夫子
All right.
但求生。 将进酒，杯莫停。
Pay more tea.
Okay, no, this is perfect.
Mate, this
This
is
is
fucking
perfect. This
so
is
far.
君歌一曲，请君为我亲耳听。
Mate, I'm entering the new chapter in Black Myth Wukong. I'm about to get my ass kicked by the tiger god. What the fuck?
This is great.
It's not, and it doesn't feel overwhelming.
No, it's perfectly balanced. It's absolutely perfectly balanced.
不花千金裘，徒儿将出换美酒，与儿同享。
Big up Terry, yeah?
万古愁，与儿
Joe
同
on the
享。
floor. This studio is bigger.
yes,
Like it's so much bigger.
Yeah, nah, he won, bro. God bless. Thank you, guys.
Number one.
Thanks for watching.
I think we.
See you later.
Yes.
He fucking won.
This is the best.
Okay, now look at it go.
Oh my god.
将进酒，杯莫停。将进酒，
相信
杯莫停。
杯莫停。
Oh my god. From the beginning till the end, that man had me enthralled.
Oh, dynamics. Musical dynamics. Yeah. Singles.
They equalized the guitar like a piano. Okay, no. Okay, let's talk about the actual difficulty of doing something like this. From a structure of the song. Speaking from structurally, the track is very layered. It's complete. It's all about dynamics. It's all about when to be quiet, when to be loud, how to bring more flavor into the mix without actually losing any of the true essence of the original, right? So the beauty of this is that it continues to be folk throughout the whole song.
Oh, coming out with folk on a singing competition show is nuts.
And you know what the craziest part of this is? That he didn't actually explore any vocal acrobatics.
Nah, zero vocal acrobatics.
This was all within his range. This was all within his capability. Yeah. Nothing of pushing higher than he needed to be.
Just to show off, like it was very competent performance.
I think it was perfectly balanced, and I think I personally appreciate that more than vocal runs and crazy G5s on an octave. Like, to me, sometimes the perfect dynamics bring so much more flavor to a performance and create a bigger impact on the audience than having a more show-offy song, for example. This is a winner performance for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. I mean, I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say this is a 10 out of 10, but maybe there is another performance that's like a 10 out of 10.
Maybe there's
so maybe
more.
this is a 9.
Wow, but what an experience!
In my opinion, this is what you come to the singer to do, bro.
Yes.
This is it.
Also, I feel like he took full advantage of having a full orchestra.
Yeah, exactly.
And phenomenal ability to exploit the backing vocalists.
Like, we know people from the singer, like these guys would make anything happen for you. Like, whatever you ask, they'll do it.
Because it's for the show.
Correct.
Also, the upgrade.
Dude, also, where the fuck did they record this, bro? In a palace?
Wow.
So, in summary, I'd say 9 out of 10 for now, because I don't know if there'll be, but it possibly...
Tentative 9.
Yeah, tentative 9, possible 10. Amazing cultural exchange, wonderful performance, outstanding showcase of both musical intricacies, dynamics. Less is more in music, guys.
And story freaking telling. Huh.
Gaiten. Country, son.
Well, this is her flavor.
I don't think China...
performances...
Oh, what the fuck?
Even just for a day.
She's actually a country singer, guys.
She is, yeah.
Imagine that.
I'd roll out of bed in the morning and throw on what I wanted and go.
Who the hell is this? Beyonce or something?
Yes.
Mate, Chen.
Ew, oh my god, I love you.
The guys and chase after girls.
She looks beautiful too. They did such a great job in the styling this year. Like they always do, but...
And I never get confronted.
Beyonce's big in China, yeah?
Yeah, so big.
Stick up for me. If I were a boy, I could understand. Oh, how it feels to love a girl. I swear I'll be a better man.
Yeah,
Damn.
that
All right.
country flair. That country flair is doing things.
Listen to her.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I know how it hurts. When you lose the one you wanted, 'cause he's taking you for granted.
Damn, Benny's an attractive woman.
Gorgeous.
If I were a boy, how y'all doing?
Oh, girl.
I would turn off my phone.
Okay, okay.
I'm doing great, girl.
Okay.
Tell everyone it's broken, so they think that I was sleeping alone.
Okay.
I put myself first and make the rules as I go.
Good choice of song. Like it got everybody hooked from the beginning.
Faithful, waiting for me to come home. If I were a boy, I think
The production this year. Oh my god.
Damn.
How it feels to love a girl. I swear I'd be a better man.
Yeah.
I'll listen to her, 'cause I know how it hurts.
Yeah, she's a belter. I saw it from the beginning.
When you lose the one you wanted, 'cause he's taking you for granted, and everything you had got destroyed. It's a little too late.
Nice, that's so full folded. Damn.
Who's this?
It's just a mistake. Think I'd
Who doesn't have a
forgive you
breakdown, bro?
like that. If you thought I would wait for you, you thought
Yes. Yeah, girl. Yeah.
Good slide.
Woo-hoo.
you're just a boy. You don't understand. Oh, how it feels to love
Yes.
a girl someday. You wish you were a better man. You don't listen to her.
vocalists are working so hard here.
Until you lose the one you wanted, 'cause he's taking you for granted, and everything you had now destroyed.
Jeez, okay. Oh.
Yes, this is what
Shit.
I love.
But you're just, I'm sorry.
Oh, nice. I mean, not nice, but you know what I mean. No, f*** off. That's how it
Couldn't
ended.
finish it. You know what?
That
you know
meant
what?
so much
That
to
meant
her.
so much.
Because I was gonna, you know.
Also, she did so well.
You should speak technically on why that sometimes happens to singers. Because most people, I think, that maybe don't know much about singing will presume, oh, she just got nervous or whatever the f***. But in reality,
Okay, so technically what happens is when you're belting at that level, specifically in the style that she does, it's very straight tone. So she doesn't do a lot of vocal runs. You don't see her like the original, for example, Beyonce will drag some of those singing phrases, especially in the belt. But in her style, because it's very clean and it's very full folded and it's very full of in the body sense, like her whole back and her whole abdominal wall is engaged for this. There's also a tilting of the larynx, so your larynx move forward when you belt in that manner to create more space in the back of your soft palate and create that big resonance, that big sound. But with the tilting of the larynx, it for a prolonged time, like it was in the song, you also trigger a response in your brain that makes you think that you're emotional. So what happens when you're about to cry is the same feeling that you get, the same type of tension you get in the larynx when
People
you're
say
tilting them forward.
they're not in the throat.
The knot, that tension that you feel in your...
I say the
Yeah, when
knotting,
you tie a knot.
Tie a knot. Yeah.
So that tension that you feel in your throat when you're about to cry, or when you get angry and you don't know why you're crying, it's because the larynx is tilting forward and it triggers the cry response. So, and if you are overly excited for whatever it might be, whatever emotion it might be, your tears will flow.
Yeah, so
it's a natural response.
So it's like the perfect storm because she's like
Yes.
connected to the lyrics of the song, obviously a big stage, so there are nerves. There's also the impact and the magnitude. It hits sometimes
Yes,
in
it
specific moments, and on top of that, your larynx are tilting forwards, and your fucking body
Your brain simply says crying.
It's like it gets
we're
overwhelming.
crying, yeah.
However, for the theatrics of things, it works fantastic because this showcases that she meant every word she said.
Correct.
And that cover was utilized as a vehicle for her own story and her own emotions that she wanted to convey.
And also, what a great first introduction.
Yeah, good enough.
Who she is as a singer on stage.
Yeah.
It is the perfect. Also, people responded so well to
They
that.
responded very well to her, and I'm
A
glad.
very strong performance.
I would say, yeah, like that, you know, good
8.5.
emotional showcase.
This is very big.
That's like an 8 as well, I would say so. Also, I was a bit worried at the beginning because it was like, for fuck's sake, we're going to do the same song that everyone has done in every singing show in the world. Everyone always covers Beyonce, If I Were a Boy. You know what I mean? But then it started to grow. And then I'm like, hey, yo.
No, you know what I saw immediately was that it's a very familiar song. So people will resonate incredibly quick.
True.
And that's exactly what you want because you're winning the audience over. You don't want to sing a song that people feel as a foreign contestant that people have absolutely no
connection to. Well, it's your responsibility as the contestant to win the public over.
Correct.
You want them on your side.
It's a great song choice. I
correct.
have absolutely no problems with this.
Shan Yi Chen. I think she's their favorite girlie. Favorite girlie at the moment in China.
Yeah, I think she's the public's favorite so far.
We've been speaking a lot to people in the industry. That chick is fucking famous.
She's a goddess.
And gorgeous. Whoa.
Damn, she looks ethereal. Okay, that dress is perfect.
I told you, let her do ballads.
I love the folk touch to this.
Yeah, let her do ballads, man.
I love that. Money!
Those are chimes.
没想到一些天地都容纳不下的抒发
Oh, I love this.
心里就稍息咽下，没去过心上人流浪的白发天涯，哪
He
里
looks young.
懂情月水花，没看过感情线。
Bro, what is that time signature? What the f?
Same, kiddo.
Wow!
Oh my god!
I mean, in terms of vocal technique and chops,
No, this
so
is
far
the,
she's
this is
winning.
the- yeah, this is the most complicated one I've seen.
They have traditional Chinese flutes as well. Oh, I love that instrument.
Is that a pipa?
Yes. Yeah, I like that you can hear the vocal nuances. It's fine.
My god,
real.
she's perfect. Oh, it's just that flip to the falsetto, so... That is insane.
想到一些天地都容纳不下的抒发，心里就稍息咽下，没去过心上人流浪的白发天涯，哪里懂今夜水花，没看过感情千万次面目全非的真假。
I don't even want to think about that music cheat.
Wow, she might have the fucking best one.
Oh, the flutters are incredible.
Oh, original.
It's not.
It's not. It's just a falsetto.
Crazy.
Mate, they made a movie.
谁去明天遇见我？
She won.
She won.
She won.
别让
Oh, I'm him. I'm him right now. Same, sir.
留住我。
What film is this? Okay,
Bro, they
where
made
is
an
the freaking-
auditory movie.
Oh, it was incredible.
That's what music in a live setting should strive to be. An experience, man. And you can do so many things. You can build worlds, musically speaking. And look how it connects with audiences all across the world, because good quality music knows no boundaries.
Also, it doesn't need a translation. Of course, it's gonna enhance the whole experience.
Yeah,
but
we will. We'll do more in-depth
listen-
analysis as the weeks go.
Listen to me. That was like a massage to my
the fucking brain, bro.
Like I felt the tingles inside of my brains. Like the neurons were popping. That was exquisite.
Bro, I said it. Let her do
Exquisite.
folk ballads, man.
But this is perfect though.
The R&B and the pop. Who gives a
don't need it?
Look.
We really don't need it. There's enough of that.
I swear to you, if people don't rate this highly, I'm gonna be so
Wow,
pissed.
this was perfect though. The storytelling aspect was phenomenal. Love what they did in terms of like.
I hope the public also liked it as much as we did, and I hope we're not tripping balls, because I think technically speaking, it was
This
the
was
most.
the most difficult out of everything that we've seen.
Yeah,
so
bro,
far.
like those shifts.
Yeah, from full fold to a falsetto, from a falsetto to a mix. She wasn't even doing a full belt in a lot of these things. Like, she wasn't belting full on. There was one moment where she was really full folded before the climax, before the high notes, where I thought, oh, this is really tricky. This is this fickle technique. Yep. It's a very fickle technique to go from a falsetto to a full fold, and from full folded back to that falsetto sort of like big airy, big spacey head space sort of voice. It's very difficult, and I think the more you experiment with it, the less you get a grasp of it. It's very delicate, and you need to be as disciplined, as focused, and as grounded as she was for that performance. You didn't see her move once. I think that is perfect technique.
I actually think that must have been an exhausting performance for her, because the amount of discipline, control, and awareness of everything.
Focus, yes, it's hyper awareness, because how you breathe and how you stop breathing and how you push the air will have an impact on the sounds that come out of your mouth. So it is actually really stressful.
I would give it, I think that's probably, what the f***, we still have a few left. But 9, even though I think this was better than Chen Shen's though.
It was,
I think this was superior, because
so
also...
9.5.
Yeah, so because also the premise of the show is the singer, right? Like you also want to showcase in a musical way, in a performative way, vocal chops. In case you don't know, in the West we call chops skill.
The versatility, the showmanship
of skill, skillship. If you have good chops, that means you're very good at what you do.
Right.
Maybe some of you are lawyers. You have good lawyer chops. You know what I mean? Not chicken chops and not, pork chops. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the musical chops.
Oh man!
Grace.
Here comes the acrobacy.
So she's a vocal acrobat. She's gone very viral on places like TikTok in the West.
Oh man, I'm really excited for this.
Doing
this is gonna be
vocal
hot.
exercises.
I told ya.
American Idol.
Harder than a bullet could hit you. How do we fall apart?
She's very kinesthetic.
Faster than a hairpin trigger. Don't you say, don't you say.
I think she's nervous. She just doesn't sound it.
Don't say, don't you say. One breath.
It's quick tempo.
Just break it. So shut your mouth and run me like a river. Shut your mouth.
Wow, nice.
And deliver. Holy hands will make me a sinner. Like a river, like a river. Shut your mouth and baby, choke this along till the veins start to shiver. One last breath till the tears start to wither.
Damn, I got goosebumps.
Like a river, shut your mouth and run me like a river.
Very good, very, very good.
Tales of an endless heart. Cursed is the fool who's willing.
She's got interesting mannerisms with dance.
She does, yeah. She feels very kinesthetic to me.
One kiss away from killing her. Don't you say, don't say, don't
She's a great singer.
Yeah, she's
Outstanding technical singer.
it'll just break it. So shut your mouth, run me. Shut your mouth, baby, stand and deliver. Holy hands for the man, be a sinner. Like a river, shut your mouth and baby, choke this along till the veins start to shiver.
Nice freaking arrangements, the band.
Like a river, shut your mouth, run me like a river.
Ooh, here we go. Get ready, this is gonna get hot.
You run me like a river.
Oh my god.
You run me.
Big moment coming.
You run me. Shut your mouth, baby, stand and deliver. Holy, make me. Shut your mouth, run me. Choke this love till the veins start to shiver. One last breath, tears start to wither. Like a river, shut your mouth, run me like a river.
Come on, girly, you got this.
So sure you're mine. Run me like a river.
Damn. We said it. Vocal acrobat all the way through, man. Purist.
Wow! Not gonna lie, damn! She was fighting through nerves there.
Yeah, she was very nervous, immensely nervous. And
you know what? I also.
she doesn't constrict though when she gets nervous.
Do you know why? Technique.
Because you see what happens when people get nervous, they constrict, and then you can really hear the shortness of breath, or they just simply don't reach the notes as clear as she did.
That would never happen to a technical singer like this, because they've got the 10,000 hours of
to rely on them.
Yeah, of holding back. Yeah. You can fall back to that.
It's like seeing a pro athlete, take the penalty, seeing the Roger Federer take the serve on match point in front of 10,000 people.
Yeah, this is the what technique can really bring forward. So it can bring the best of the vocalist forward, regardless of whatever happens on that day. Yep. So in this particular performance, I think perhaps also the dress might have been a bit more constricting than she had. Tight. Yeah, that she had anticipated.
Those corsets are difficult.
Incredibly difficult. They restrain a lot of the expansion in the rib cage, so the diaphragm doesn't expand as much. And when you are a vocal acrobat and a belter, you need some of that physical feedback in the abdominal wall, precisely because that's where you kind of like reset. So after every singing phrase, the belters or the acrobats, they tend to send the air right down to the lower abdominal wall. So instead of taking breaths from the chest like a pop singer would do, they bring them down to the abdominal wall, so they expand here. This release is so important to find anchoring, to find grounding on stage. And if you're really restricted here and you can't really feel it is very unsettling.
Now, it's possible that that's just a nervous tick, maybe she just sort of goes like that. It's also, I think she wants to, with acrobats and vocal showcases like this, they are very physical, kinesthetic singers. In terms of the performance itself, I was quite worried again at the start, because for climax-led singers like this one's, climax-focused singers, everything is always focused in the last minute and a half of the performance.
Yeah, they throw the sink.
The reason why people, feel the way they do about this performance is because of the last minute and a half.
Correct.
Not because of the first 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
Well, there is a rule in theater: always finish strong.
Great.
Won't remember the first minute of that.
Yeah, that's right, but I do. So I always think of it like a full experience, the whole experience. So I was quite worried at the start, because it's like, I know what's going to happen, right? However, she does have the perk that no one else in the show has, most likely, which is when you're a power belter like that, you always have those last 60 seconds, those last 90 seconds to blow everyone away. And China, with a lot of the previous singers seasons we saw, like last year's Shantae Moore. So with Shantae, that was basically why that performance of her went fucking ultra viral, and like half of the planet watched it, and the whole of China watched it.
Yeah, and it's because of the climax of the songs.
However, though, because she's a soul singer, she sold you on an experience as well throughout the fucking 5-minute performance she did.
Yeah, I do agree that this beginning, especially the low energy moments, felt a little like we're waiting for the climax to come.
Now that comes with its plus and its minuses. However, this timbre is not very common in different parts of Asia, and in Chinese shows it's not very common.
Refreshing, it's
for
new.
us Westerners, it's very common in singing shows or people that get worshipped here in the West. Everyone sort of tries to sound like that, because some of the greatest singers in the music industries, like the Celine Dion's, I guess Adele. She reminds me a bit of like a bizarre combo. Mariah Carey, Adele, and Celine Dion.
Yeah, actually, that's because of the vocal timbre, correct. What she does. Yeah,
like when you have Mariah Carey, everyone's fucking loves the chops, the fucking runs. But I think in different parts of the world, that timbre isn't that, or the style isn't that popular. But it creates the emotional impact that people love.
Yes. Also, I have, as a singer, as a belter, I am just in awe.
In awe, at the utmost respect.
At the capacity to reach those notes with such cleanliness. It was no constriction, no retraction, all retraction throughout it all.
In terms of vocal acrobacy and difficulty of performance.
And awe.
She is right now probably number one in terms of how difficult things was. Even though Yi Chun Shan probably equally or more difficult because the techniques that she was using are more fickle.
Yeah, it's
more awareness
yeah.
needed. So I just put her just below Yi Chun Shan at the moment. But in terms of singing quality, it has to be like a 9 again.
Yeah. In terms of performance, though, this is just below.
It's definitely below.
It's a little bit below.
Like same level as like Benny, maybe a little bit below, above, you know.
But in terms of vocal capacity, is up there. So this is a bit. This is hard to judge.
Yeah. Lin Xin Xuan. Whoa.
Oh.
It's just me, or are the Chinese performances more? Oh, Terry Lin. Sorry, more focused on world building rather than vocal.
They tend
chops.
to be more folklorically driven too.
Like storytelling. Oh, come on, Terry, come on. What happened
See,
to him
I
in
always.
his face?
It's makeup.
Oh.
Love his outfit. This is great.
The question here is, will age catch up to him?
It really hasn't. Let me answer that for you. It hasn't.
He's 60 plus.
This is amazing.
Who is she? Growly.
是人是鬼，是妖怪，不过是心有魔债。叫一声佛祖，回头无岸。贵一人为师，上死无关。
This is so difficult to achieve.
是真假界，尘缘散聚不分明，难断。
Did you see how he placed that? He placed that so perfectly.
我要这铁棒有何用
Oh my god!
我要这变化又如何
Oh my god!
还是不安，还是一种
This is crazy.
金箍当头，欲说万岁。
What the fuck is that sound?
It's like throat singing.
What the fuck? Is that Mongolian?
Yeah, it's like throat singing, yeah.
See, they allow for more musical space.
Yes.
这变化又如何？还是不安，还是一种金箍当头，欲说万千。
Yes.
我要这铁棒追无梦。
That is incredible.
我要
It's got like a picture of something here.
It's like a dragon.
Or Wukong. Monkey God. This feels like Black Myth Wukong. I think it is.
No, I think it's like a. Nice. The placing is awesome. Nice. That was tricky. Cool.
Wowza.
throw the kitchen sink at it.
Wowza.
That was great. Also very clever in terms of
I was gonna say
this is very clever. This is really well placed.
I like this guy.
He is just very, very strong. He had a very strong vision what he wanted to do with this.
A lot of wisdom.
It is very it's very wise. This
very
is
wise.
a performance that exudes wisdom, especially in terms of like the performing capabilities. Because there is a lot of like vocal technique that comes to play here. There's a lot of voice experimentation that comes with like acting through song.
It's like, but there's theatrics.
Correct.
The overall theme, the overarching theme, emblem of the whole performance is theatrics.
Definitely.
And funnily enough, like we knew a lot of like about what was going to happen in the show and stuff like that. Well, obviously we have some friends that are like involved in the show and stuff. We were just talking to everyone, and the discussion in the industry or amongst everyone was like, "Fucking hell, will Terry Lynn be too old for the show? Will Terry Lynn voice deteriorate? He's just been touring,
Yes.
He's been touring all the year, and last year he was touring as well, and." Will he be able to keep up? The youngsters, everyone else is way younger than him. And then I swear to you, the thing Waleska and I said was this, bro. No, because his technique is perfect.
Yes.
But lean into the theatrics.
Yes.
People love you because of the theater that Terry Lynn
right.
provides in his performances. Bro delivered. Like, if you're a Terry Lynn fan, what the are you going to say?
And you could see it in the audience. People stand there in awe of what's happening. And that, to me, it's more valuable than whatever freaking vocal... I've said it now like 3 times in the whole review, but because I think it holds so much more weight. These are the performances that people will remember. These are the performances that people will go back into and share with your friends and talk about, because they create the impact. They create the impression in the person's brain. And I think this is pretty impressive.
It's also not the first time he's been on The Singer. He's been on The Singer a few times.
Yes,
We have reviewed him
right.
a few times on The Singer. So
some of my favorite performances actually come
from The Singer, for him.
Yeah, for him.
I would say, in terms of theatrics and world building, again, probably as close as Shan Yi-chun's. This is like a 9.5 in terms of world building.
Yes.
Both obviously cultural relevancy and most importantly, alignment with who the artist is. Because at the end of the day, The Singer isn't just a vocal competition. It's not The Voice. Shan Yi-chun already won that. That's not what The Voice is. That's not what this show is, anyways. This show is about professional singers and artists.
Correct.
To showcase their artistry, and I feel
they sort of like solidifying their image in the industry.
I feel like sometimes the Western singers, I think, struggle in the aspect of when they go into The Singer. They approach it as every other singing competition because that's how it's described to them. We see these all the time. That you go to The Singer, it's a singing competition, and from a judgment perspective, as a judging perspective, judges like reviewing. I think that's wrong. You can't. Yeah. It's not just a singing competition because it will be called a fucking Voice. It's an art and performative competition of music.
It really is.
And I think the Chinese artists really know this. Like, they really, really know this. Now, there's been some other Westerners that did it. Casey Tandingham from back in the day. Jessie J. She fucking knew that.
Dimash Kurdaibing.
Yeah, Dimash knew this. Fauzia last year knew this. It's... You want to build something.
Yeah, and I think the idea is to sort of...
Fauzia, I mean.
Yeah, it's sort of create the right performance and exploit the things that are given by the show naturally.
There aren't that many shows in the world.
No, that give you that much.
That give you this.
They give you this freedom in terms of like, this is a performer's dream. The orchestra, the arrangement, the backing vocalist.
Look at this. I'm getting illuminated by The Singer right now.
Fabulous. Next, let's watch the next one. I'm having a blast, y'all.
Guy. Sorry.
Guy.
Not gay. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, damn. See? This is what I mean. They don't come to play.
Oh, I like this guy. Woo! Erhu, baby!
Yes! I like you, Picasso.
What the f***?
I love this.
Wow, they really utilize Chinese drums a lot. Solo episode.
落幕已经不幻想了，泪是血给了钱，反正内心里裂，苦难造就了细致，感到他们从头为过去用了一支笔，我没有要你的面，拼到最后来比八字眼。
Is he the first rapper that's come to the singer?
I think so.
翻过今天，越过我美，最不值钱的是荣华富贵，记得来路曾经不留位。
Swell呢? Death blood.
以前花刀，现在我爱花园，因为命中不知酸辣甜，所有的坎坷。
That's how you do rap life.
一生让我笑了8年，我闭眼就要神，无中错是没得人，有该能可以报永恒。
This is
一个都没得成，就让发展碌碌无为，给你场里只会崩，发现不正歪门邪道，要遭天打不雷花大地吹动我胸膛。
Make him go viral. What the heck?
为朝眼望去悠扬。
Shout out to the backing vocalist. That girl is singing for her life.
不怕心事梦一场，一生大洒后场。
Damn, that girl singer is amazing.
Yeah, she's singing for her life.
就让我独自来面对他们的叫嚣，从来都没有到笑。曾经抓一生的心，你把没拉过稀奇，还没人想听我
大家好。
现在看看我没有食言，人心难测，我都准备收走。
I love this. Turn up.
敢不敢面对 face to face？ 认真看自己的位置。我是说全世界看清一幕，是你低估你把你当成一张废。
Mate, Shanji Chun is mad attractive, bro.
Same girl. That's me right now. Relax, I'm just trying to take a picture. This guy showed up to a fucking concert.
I love this guy. It's my favorite one.
I love him. Guy, I love you. I love you. Oh.
把刀鞘藏后背，在饱读诗经说，我不谈云翡翠，也不收黄金波，要比6000秋岁，一将功成必定万国国。
Oh damn.
啊，大
That is so great.
Who the f*** is this?
That is so great.
为朝眼望去悠扬。
Sing it.
大家报我心事梦一场。
That girl though. Wow.
一身胆色和热肠。
Wow, what a shot! Man, I think I might cry and I don't even know why. He's an awesome singer as well.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
People call him a rapper. This guy's a singer. Like,
No, this guy is the singer.
What
I stop.
This guy is the singer.
He is the singer.
That's my favorite
10.
one. That's my. I mean,
Also-
I don't know if like.
Here's the thing,
what
though.
the f***? This show is impossible.
This show is impossible. But there is the surprise element that nobody saw coming.
Maybe they did, but we didn't.
This particular performance brought everything that I wanted from from the beginning, which was big, full from the start. Like it wasn't, I'm gonna start slow and we're gonna set the scene. No, it was like bam from the start. I love that.
Show, bro.
I
Also,
love that.
this guy knows he is unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
The way he fucking dressed,
came
he
in-
walk out.
He came in knowing.
You know what I mean? You're
Yeah,
like, what
he
the f-?
came in knowing what he was about to deliver, and that type of confidence creates
Unbelievable.
such big impact on people. I would say this is my number one is this, because it had everybody like this.
I don't know. I think my number one is still probably Ji Chun Shan, but personally, I give him one.
Yes.
Like if I was ranking them in order,
yeah, this
so
would be
far,
number one.
it's
Just
like,
because of the
yeah, so it's
impact.
like one, maybe Guy. Wow, maybe Yi Chun Shan one, two
Guy.
three Chen Chu
Chen Chu
Shen,
Shen.
then Terry Lin, then maybe Gaitan.
Ah, Mikey.
Yeah, that was really nice that she was crying.
That was really nice.
Then maybe Grace or Benny, and then I don't know yet, but we'll see. That's sort of where I'm at the moment. But
This is difficult though. These are very good performances.
it's funny because someone's gonna finish last.
But
none of these performances are worse than a B.
They're really not. They're
You know?
they're
Like
outstanding.
an 8 out of 10.
performances.
Everyone did an 8 out of 10.
This
Not-
is actually so hard.
I thought, usually there's someone might struggle, or it is the first show in this episode 1. The nerves are high, everything's f***ed. But everyone really fucking,
Yeah, they showed up. They
Yeah.
showed up and they brought the whole house down every single time.
Because technically speaking, this was tough. Like,
Yeah.
Guy's set was very tough. It is one of the shorter songs, I think.
Also, his backing vocalist.
She was working, mate. I hope she got paid
Girl.
fucking a lot of money.
Okay, the spot.
Man, I want to go to that place. I want to be in that audience because it's such a nice little show. Like,
Isn't it?
I mean, I'll be more
Such
than
a
happy.
great venue.
Singer, if you're watching, do give us a room, you know, be a tea, you know. Mate,
Hey, yo.
what's it called? Castañas. Spanish castañas.
你的年纪有多大了？
Okay.
却像个孩子一样，看着这个陌生的世界。
So very vulnerable.
嘿，
This is actually so hard because the previous performance was the absolute show house bring downer.
的夜晚，我都会在梦中惊醒。梦到把我抛弃的理想和家乡啊。
Indie folk.
呀，
Or indie pop.
哪儿有筑巢的燕子啊？呀，哪儿有吵闹的知了啊？
Nice.
That's really cute.
呀，哪儿有金色的庄稼？
Fabulous, fabulous. What a freaking set. Oh,
Oh no. Oh, bro. Leave my mum out of this.
oh.
到了花花和长发。
Oh my god.
Who is gonna win this show?
Jesus Christ.
也许所有的日子都会过去，但不会被遗忘。
He's so calm. His whole demeanor is so calm.
像一条流淌的河流。
Nice, nice. Well done.
It's a Coldplay.
Yeah. Yeah, it has the pop folk feel. That's oh, that's so cool.
嘿呀嘿呀
See, take advantage of that.
没有茫茫的白雪啊。
Fabulous. Well done, God.
但是妈妈，
Oh, mate.
我弄丢一切吗？
So many emotions.
像你年轻的时候一样，丢掉了花花和长发。
Wow. Wow.
也许所有的日子都会过去，但不会被遗忘。
Oh. Oh
Damn,
my
oh
god.
no, look at that. You bastard.
是 次清澈，像一条流淌的河流。
Oh my god! Nice, nice,
See,
nice.
unedited.
Oh wow. Oh.
你的年纪有多大了？时光不回头，继续往前走。
My god. Wow.
Bro,
Efra's about to cry.
what the hell? Bro, this guy.
He was a bleeding heart.
Oh my
He
god.
was a bleeding heart on stage, and
Look at him. That guy was just so involved in his music.
He left everything. He left everything on that stage.
Oh my.
And I knew it from the
gosh.
beginning.
'Cause he was very vulnerable at the start,
I knew it from
yeah.
the start. This is gonna be one of those emotional swells that will rip
hell
the
is his
emotions out of your heart. But what a guy!
Oh my, bro. Nah, bro, I'm never. That guy is not allowed on the channel anymore. It's the same as a Hang Hong, bro. Not allowed. On the banned list, they just make you cry. And I don't like showing emotion, bro.
This is what I love.
I have to say this left.
He's 31, he's so young.
He left everything on that stage.
My.
He left absolutely everything. That it meant everything to him. And I feel like that's the way it should be always for every show that you go to watch. You know what I love about this season of The Singer in conclusion, Efra?
Wow.
It feels like a concert.
Yeah, mate, it doesn't feel like.
It
I mean,
feels
obviously.
like you're watching a concert for each.
It is a competition, but it's like, you know, in music.
Competitor.
In music, there aren't that many competitions. In music industries, there aren't that many competitions. Which is like, think of it from a tennis perspective or from a football
There
perspective.
aren't tournaments and stuff.
Like there aren't. The World Cup doesn't exist in music.
That's right.
Wimbledon, Australian Open, US Open, you know, Beijing, but that doesn't exist. Those tournaments don't exist where you bring the best of the world in one tournament and you call it the Grand Slam. And everyone fucking finds out who the greatest player at that time, the greatest singer at that time is.
Yeah.
And I feel like The Singer is the only show in the world right
That
now
sort of brings that.
has that sort of
Yeah.
mentality.
I agree.
Because I don't like, you know, in terms of competitions, singing competitions, there aren't that many that I like. I like a couple in Indonesia. I think they do them quite well.
I like a couple in the Philippines. They do
Yeah,
them
the
quite
Philippines
well
they do them
too.
quite well. But there are but it's mainly amateur singers that go and then are going to become
Yes.
professional singers or artists. But here
They're
you're getting.
solidified. They're people with wisdom, with careers.
As a matter of fact, my takeaway of this episode is this: the singers that aren't artists are the ones that are struggling the most in their performances. Because Grace, she is known for her covers. Guyton is an artist. Guyton, fucking hell, I always say her name wrong, mate. I'm pretty sure her team is gonna throw me a salad or something, a fucking sandal right across my head. But she's an artist and she has very specific sounds.
And she did phenomenal.
And she did phenomenal.
Yeah,
She told a story.
correct.
Benny is an artist. I just wish she would have utilized the stage, the set in a storytelling manner. And I don't know if she can speak Chinese. Obviously, Chinese is very hard. You can speak from experience.
Very hard.
Fucking rough.
Very hard.
Unlucky on that cover. We tried our best. But the artists that are really shining at the moment in this episode are the ones that were artistically the most, expressive. I still think rank-wise,
that brought something new to the table.
I think rank-wise, I'll give you my personal ranking and then I'll give you the rank of the actual show, like what I think happened, and then we'll check out the actual results. Obviously, you'll share yours as well.
Yes.
Personally, I would put Guy at 1,
Yes.
Chan Yi-chun at 2,
Yes.
Chan Chu-shen at 3, possibly tied with Pax Congo. I like this kid a lot.
You know what?
Motherfucker nearly make me cry. Like, he
I
has
was
to be in the
gonna
top
say-
3, bro.
I was gonna say mine was Guy.
Yeah, well, hold on, I'm not done, bro.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
And then, what is that? 4? Yeah, so 3 or 4, either Pax Congo or Chen Chushen, they're interchangeable. Then I'll put Guyton. Then I'll put Grace. And then I'll have last Benny. Just because I think, again, I think she's an awesome singer. But it's like, if we're going to do jazz or funk, let's fucking do it all the way. You know what I mean? F it.
I feel like she didn't really take advantage of everything that was given.
I like
And it
Benny. You know,
wasn't-
she's a mom. You know, she's actually not young. She's like
the thing is, like, I feel like that was very on brand with her, but it also felt as if like you were dipping your toes into something. Like,
But again,
we're yet
dipping
to
your toes
see-
with an 8 out of 10 performance is mental.
It's insane.
It's just the standard of
It's
the
just
show.
that
It's
every
insane.
other it's just that every other performance in this particular episode was absolutely unhinged.
And I think
It's very tough.
I also think Benny is gonna be last. I don't think with that performance she would have garnered a lot of like Chinese fans yet.
That's
Again,
a shame. This
again,
is
it's
the
only
first
episode 1.
episode, yes.
It can change like this. One
can,
good showing,
yes.
and then you're back. You're number 1.
Yes.
And then I think probably most people are gonna be agreeing with me. I just think they're probably gonna have either Pax Congo higher or Yi Chun Shan higher. But I do think Chen Chushen is probably gonna win like 3rd or 2nd
I
place.
think he's
4th,
very
4th or 3rd.
okay. So in
Guy, I don't know where people put Guy, because Guy's rap, right? So maybe it's
But
more for the
he-
younger audience. Like,
but he dropped the vocals.
what is your ranking?
My ranking is Guy number 1 because the show was absolutely
Really?
outstanding.
Fucking hell.
absolutely outstanding. I think he blew me away and is one of the performances that I will remember the most.
Agreed.
So from that perspective, also great vocalist. You cannot deny that.
He's more than a rapper. He's more than a rapper.
and he delivered.
Also, I think Western rappers or
Could
Eastern
learn from
rappers,
this.
just rappers from all over the world, should watch that performance of
Yes.
Guy, take notes
Yep.
on how to
that was
rap.
a masterclass.
Because maybe you won't be able to sing like him. Not many people can. But you can definitely modulate and learn to modulate in a live showcase environment
Yep.
like him, and you'll be a world-class rapper. Rappers struggle a lot with
Yeah,
the
they
vocal
do.
technicalities
They
of
do.
it, especially out of laziness. Can you imagine that, guys? Imagine being bad at your job and then not being able to get fired. And then when people or reviewers call you out on it, you get angry. You suck! Anyways.
Then Yi Chun Chen, she's my number 2,
Alright.
and then
So we agree on that.
Chen is number 3.
Okay.
And then Terry would be my number
Oh yeah, what the fuck did I
3.
put Terry? You're probably like top 5.
And then number 4 would be Pax Congo.
And then the Westerners?
And then
Fucking hell, the Westerners
that's
in the
crazy.
bottom
That's
3.
insane. That's not what I wanted to do. Because this is what I mean. The,
Well,
the ranking is unfair.
Out of all
Because
the
I w-
foreigners, Guyton definitely did better.
Yeah,
Or maybe
Mikey.
Grace.
No, Mikey did really well. I would say Mikey, then Grace,
Yeah.
and then Benny. But not because I didn't like those.
Oh, we like him a lot actually.
performances.
We like Benny a lot, and we like Waleska. Like even practices to some of Grace's TikToks here in the
I
West.
do actually. I really love her.
Yeah, we're like this, good fans. All right,
this is
let's,
cool, though.
Let's have a look at the actual
The
thing.
ranking.
So it goes number 8,
Okay.
Benny. Okay, makes sense. Number 7,
Terry.
number 7, Terry Lynn.
Number 7, Terry Lynn. Number 7.
That's tough.
Why?
That is fucking tough.
Why?
Then-
that was really good.
Number 6, Grace.
Number 6,
Kinsler.
Grace.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's not too bad.
It's also Mikey's gonna be next. Number 5, Baiju Gang Pax Congo. He's number 5.
No
Fucking hell.
way.
Everyone loved Mikey then.
What? No, but she did really well
Okay.
though.
Then number 4.
Number 4,
Guy.
What?
Oh,
Wow.
Number 3, Mikey.
Go, Mikey,
Damn.
girl.
Good on her. Eh?
Go, Mikey. That, you know what? I am so, because people really resonated with that. They really had a very good response
I
to
thought
that.
she did the best out of every foreigner.
She did 100%.
From this episode. Then number 2, Chen Chushen,
Yeah.
and then number 1, obviously by process of elimination, Yi Chun Shan.
Yi Chun Chen.
Which makes sense. I think my ranking for what people thought, the only one that I'm impressed about, but I didn't even mention Terry Lynn, didn't I? I forgot about him.
that's right.
So maybe that's a sign.
Maybe that's right. yeah.
But I am surprised that people have. Actually, not that surprised that Guy is number 4 because again he's
Because
rap.
it's rap,
So
yes.
you
And
know.
the vocal performance really wasn't like as incredible as Yi Chun Chen.
I am-
Yeah.
I am surprised that Pax Congo was 5. I probably would have been number 4 for me or something like that. Chen Chu Shen,
impressive.
number 2, makes sense.
That makes sense. He did blow me away. I did think he was my number 1 at the beginning, right?
And then Mikey at number 3 makes a lot of sense, actually.
Looking back at their
special
response,
performance.
yeah, it was a very special performance.
And then number 1, Ji Chun Shan. So I think we were sort of along the right tracks. Obviously, we have our own personal takes. I do like Guy still.
Guy was incredible.
But that's just because I like rap. And I think it's one of the first times we've ever seen rap on The Singer. So he
and
just
done so well, and such a high standard. He showed up to his own concert.
Correct. So, but I'm not. I thought Ji Chun Shan was gonna be the number 1 because I didn't think.
I'm sort of sad about Terry Lynn. That's actually not fair because, well, in my perspective, I don't think that was fair because
is it maybe
it was
that
an impactful performance.
Is it maybe that he appealed to a different demographic than the voting demographic? Because that's something that happens.
It could be.
Like maybe his fans were very happy with this, but maybe other
they
audiences.
They weren't the voting demographic.
Correct.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't connect with the performance.
Yeah.
Let us know who you voted for, and we shall see you. This show is impossible, and it makes me sound like an asshole.
It does.
Because it's like all these people are world-class musicians. However, only one can win.
Who's the real
And
singer?
today, Ji Chun Shan takes it home.
So we'll see you next week.